What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to another episode. Today, we're going to be talking about the Arizona Diamondbacks and winning the first game over the Washington Nationals. And let me tell you right now, this was a very, very good game for the Arizona Diamondbacks, which now advances to 5-3 in the season. And I'm just going to be real here. This NL West race right now, I get it. It's still, the season is really young, right? Like, I don't think anybody's played more than 10 games in the season so far. But right now, we have a lot of teams within this NL West race right now that is just at the very top. This might be the best division in the entirety of the National League. It is not even freaking close. You got the Dodgers finally got a loss today at 8-1. You got the Padres. They lost as well, 7-1. The Giants, they continue to win at 6-1. And then obviously the Arizona Diamondbacks are now advancing to 5-3 on the season, which, yes, we got two more losses. More than the other guys within the division. But overall, it's a long, long way to go. But let's talk about this game here in a nutshell. Like we mentioned before, the Arizona Diamondbacks go ahead and now advance to 5-3 in this young 2025 season and are currently right now fourth in the NL West, but take the very first game in this three-game series versus the Washington Nationals. And this was a game that you absolutely felt like you needed to win. We were doing so well versus that Yankees lineup, right? The three-game series that we had against the Yankees lineup. We won the very first two games. And then the last game, I felt like it was just like a home run derby, man. Those bats, those Yankee players use. There's a reason why they're making headlines, man. They are just it's crazy because it's not just Aaron Judge, right? And they also don't have Juan Soto anymore. So it's not like one of those things where they get these big time star players over there with the Yankees, but they're continuing to do it. So they do take game 3 versus the Arizona Diamondbacks, but thankfully the Diamondbacks continue to chug along and now advance to 5-3. And let's talk about this game here in a nutshell. It started off really, really good with Brandon Pfaadt on the mound here for the Diamondbacks. Josh Naylor already gets the very first run in the first inning, so it started off really good. But then Pfaadt, for some reason, was just giving home run after home run, and when you blinked your eyes, we went into the top of the second, and it was Diamondbacks were down 3-1. So we were trying to fight an uphill battle for a very, very long time in this game. But nevertheless, I think the Diamondbacks did a good job and obviously getting to the level that, we kept chugging away, man. We kept chugging away, absolutely. So let's talk about obviously the big storylines leaving this specific game, and then we'll be diving into the stats in general. So let's talk about this. In the very first inning, we did see Ketel Marte ended up leaving this game. Now, he hit a bomb to the middle of the field, and it should have been a triple. And the moment that you notice he took the turn, he took the turn at first, and then he pulled something. He absolutely pulled something. Now, the update that we ended up getting here from the Arizona Diamondbacks is that it is a left hamstring strain. So that was enough for him to obviously get pulled out of this game. Very, very unfortunate because Ketel Marte has been having a heck of a start to this 2025 season. And this is something that you don't want to see, right? Especially with a big key piece for the Diamondbacks in terms of the offensive piece and a defensive piece as well. You don't want to see a star caliber player like that go down in the beginning of the season, right? But hopefully, fingers crossed, prayers up that he's back here sooner rather than later. Is he going to be missing next game? Most likely he probably is. I don't know the extent of how long he's going to be gone for, but he only was able to have one at bat, and it was a beauty, man. It was a really good at bat. Should have been a triple, but because of the injury, was held to a double. And then because of that, we ended up getting Garrett Hampson in place for Ketel Marte. And I think he did pretty decent. He had 3 at bats, one hit, one walk, and then 2 runs. So overall, pretty solid. But obviously, you're going to miss the presence of Ketel Marte. So we're going to be following very, very closely to figure out exactly what happens to Ketel Marte, how many games he's going to miss. Prayers up here in the comments below. But let's go ahead and continue to talk about what we've seen in this game, and I want to just go ahead and shout out here real quick. Corbin Carroll goes deep twice. Man, this is a guy that I've been waiting for him to get that bat going. Now he's been doing well, right? So I'm not gonna act like he's been slumping because he's not, right? But I've been wanting to see these balls get hit out of the park, right? And we got two. So Corbin Carroll steps up in the stint of Ketel Marte, unfortunately going down in the first inning. Corbin Carroll comes out here. He had 4 at bats. He hit the ball twice. Both of them were home runs. He did have a walk as well. Accounted for 3 RBIs and 2 runs as well. So, in terms of the guy that was probably the MVP of this game, usually we want to give love over to Eugenio Suarez, but his bat went quiet today, right? But it's okay, right? It's okay as long as somebody steps up. I think it's absolutely fine. But we were waiting for Corbin Carroll to really kind of hit his stride, and this is a step in the right direction here for Corbin Carroll because going deep twice really helped the Diamondbacks kind of elevate themselves to obviously get to the 6-4 win over the Washington Nationals. Now, the Washington Nationals, are they a great team? I mean, I wouldn't say they're a bad team. It's just they're not going to be a team that's going to be fighting for any playoff spot, right? Like they're going through a rebuilding process right now. They got some young talented players over there within the Washington Nationals. So they're not like bad, but obviously they're not going to be the top teams in the MLB this year, right? But obviously you got CJ Abrams. He got himself a home run. As well as Nathaniel Lowe, former Texans. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Texans. Former Rangers, Texas Rangers. He ended up getting himself a home run as well. Luis Garcia got himself a home run. So we were giving up home runs left and right. Josh Bell, former Diamondback, didn't really do very much. He amounted for 1 hit out of 4 at bat. So he was 1 for 4. Nothing too crazy. James Wood, pretty respectable young man. Hopefully he's going to be able to figure it out. He's really, really young right now. So a very young National Washington's team. They are now falling to 6-1 on the season. And this is the time right now where the Diamondbacks need to take advantage and start stacking up wins in this early part of the 2025 season. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Obviously, we talked about Corbin Carroll went absolutely nuts. Ketel Marte only had 1 at bat. Pavin Smith, he only had 1 hit, 3 at bats. He was pinch hit. Randall Grichuk came from him. Randall Grichuk came in place for Pavin Smith for a pinch hit and worked wonders. Had a double and was absolutely amazing. Josh Naylor, I like it, man. I like Josh Naylor. I mean, he hasn't really gave us the long ball yet, but I feel like he's showing up really, really well for the Diamondbacks. Lourdes Gurriel obviously doing, like I said, Suarez's bat went very, very cold in this game. Gabby Moreno, nothing really happened. And of course, Jake McCarthy is still hitting, I believe, still hitting 0 because he is still to hit anything so far this year. So average of 0 in the 2025 season as of right now. But let's continue to look at the stats for the Arizona Diamondbacks. You also did want to talk about, obviously, Geraldo Perdomo had himself a very, very underrated game as well. 4 at-bats, 3 hits, accounted for 2 runs. So overall, Geraldo Perdomo's bat still stays hot, obviously coming from yesterday's grand slam in the Yankees' unfortunate loss. He had a grand slam versus the Yankees, and his bat still remains hot. So things to take away from this game: you got to take advantage, man. You got to take advantage of the your matchup and what we got going for us in playing the Washington Nationals. Because of the situation that we're sitting in right now, this is where the NL West current standings are right now, right? We talked about this a little earlier. This is going to be where the NL West standings are. Dodgers finally got themselves a loss. Padres finally got themselves a loss. The Giants aren't losing. I didn't think the Giants were going to start off 6-1 in the 2025 season, but here we are. And then you got the Diamondbacks at 5-3. So if you want to try to stack up wins, you got the Dodgers playing the Phillies. You got the Padres playing. Who are they playing? They're playing the Cubs, so that was a team that took 2 games from us, and we split the series against them. Let's go back to the standings, and then you also got the Giants playing the Mariners, which they ended up winning. I think they went in on extra innings, so Giants ended up pulling it off 10-9. But the Mariners are a good team, so maybe we can go ahead and start getting some losses. Hopefully, go Mariners, beat those Giants and the other teams to take down those NL West rivals for the Diamondbacks. But overall, a pretty good game, pretty fascinating, pretty entertaining. Another shout out here to Corbin Carroll. I want to see more Corbin, man. I want to see some more long balls. I feel like that's going to be making this offense absolutely get better. That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. Right now, Corbin Carroll. Let's take a look to see what his average is at right now. Right now, Corbin Carroll is hitting 250 per MLB. And this is accounting for this game included as well. So if you look at the regular stats, it's probably not going to be counting this game. But right now, I believe he is hitting 250 within, obviously, the last 7 games, which I don't think we've only played like 8 games, I believe. We are 5-3, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, 5-3. Yeah. So there's one game that's not accounted for, but overall, I think he's doing a pretty fantastic job. He's got to step up, man. Somebody's got to step up, especially with Ketel Marte going down. But I like our lineup, man. I really do. I like our lineup really well. Now let's talk about something else here, real quick. Let's talk about our closing situation. Now we heard Torey Lovello not want to provide a closer, right? He's been very adamant that we are not providing a closer. Like, we don't have a specific closer at hand. What we've been seeing is kind of a matchup base, right? We've been seeing AJ Puck close out games. We've been seeing J-Mart close out games. And man, I like that. I like what we've had so far. AJ Puck obviously coming to the Diamondbacks on a trade last year. He was a former starter in the MLB, went to the rotation, was in the rotation or the bullpen for, I'm sorry, he was put into the bullpen. He was in our bullpen last year as well, did pretty well. And then Torey Lovello just had some bright idea to potentially make him a closer. So we're seeing him in the 8th inning. Shelby Miller came as well, former Diamondback of, former past years. But we saw J-Mart closing the door on this. And man, J-Mart just got some crazy, nasty stuff right now. Like, we're seeing some very good pitching with our bullpen, which is weird, which is really weird because, our bullpen has always been kind of an Achilles heel for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So did we get it right finally? Did we? Fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to kind of wait and see how this all shakes out. But as of right now, per MLB, we do got an ERA for Justin Martinez of 0. He's pitched already in 3.2 innings, a whip of 0.82. He allowed 3 hits. So he's been playing really well, very well. And then of course you got AJ Puck on the other side, which obviously can definitely very well help the Diamondbacks as well, just obviously depending on matchups. But he currently right now has got an ERA of 4.5. He's got 2 saves, allowed 4 hits, and 1 base on ball and 6 strikeouts. So AJ Puck, man, AJ Puck. I didn't even. What does J-Mart have right now in terms of strikeouts? How did I not see that? Justin Martinez right now in strikeouts, 6. Oh, that's nasty. 6. And I'm telling you, he's still young, man. He's 23 years old. Give him a little bit more time. I mean, obviously, I think we're kind of starting to see the prime, or maybe not even prime, but him figuring it out a lot more than not. But he's got some nasty stuff, man. 101, 102, 100. Like it's crazy, man. So Justin Martinez closed it for the Diamondbacks. So now we are at 5-3 on the season. Let me know what your biggest takeaways are in this game. So far, I feel like a lot of the acquisitions the Diamondbacks has done in this offseason, obviously the big one being Naylor, right? I think we're good, man. I think we're pretty solid offensively. I know there was some big concern losing. Well, I mean, Josh Bell. I'm sorry, not Justin Bell. Josh Bell came also in the trade deadline. He was pretty solid for us, but losing Christian Walker, that one hurt. that one hurt because obviously he took the place of Paul Goldschmidt. And he was kind of that that power guy, right? He was that power guy for us. But right now, if we take a look at Christian Walker's stats as of right now and how he's doing with the Astros, it's not that great. It really isn't. Right now, he's got 27 at bats, 5 hits. He's averaging he's hitting a 185, OPS of 0.214, slugging of 0.296, one RBI and one home run. So, did the Diamondbacks do a good job not bringing him back? I don't know, man. Right now, it's hindsight, right? It's still too early for me to go ahead and say that. I really do like Christian Walker. I like what he brought to the Diamondbacks, but right now, I mean, I feel like our offensive side of the ball has been pretty solid, and as long as we don't have any errors, and we and the defense continues to do good, I think the Diamondbacks are going to be in a really, really good spot. So overall, fantastic job for the Diamondbacks. We do got 2 more games for this matchup versus the Washington Nationals. And who is on the mound tomorrow? Eduardo Rodriguez. So we got Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound tomorrow, or at least he's scheduled to be on the mound tomorrow. Let's sweep the Nationals. Like I said, if we want to take advantage of this matchup, this is the best way to stack up some wins right here, especially because this NL West right now is absolutely stacked. It's stacked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and close up shop right now. Let me know how you are feeling right now about the 2025 Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe it up. We are on the road to 1K. Cannot do it without you guys. Go ahead and let me know everything in the comments below, how you're feeling about the 2025 D-backs. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Diamondbacks.